CromCon. Because when we used to do CromCon, that full weekend show, there'd be people that hit me up and they'd be like, hey, I'm sorry, man. Like the roster's full. I'll tell you what, I'll set you up on Monday. And that's how Monday Madness was created. Almost, I guess, about 4.5 years ago. It's crazy. We've been doing this for a long time, people. And tonight's pretty cool because both of the people coming out tonight are from somewhere else. They're not in the U.S. They are international comic book creators, and we love when we're going around the world. We freaking love it. So, hello to everybody watching on the Critical Blast channel. I see somebody over there on Dave Brink's channel. So, since they're watching over there, we better get him in here. Hey, what's happening, Dave? What you doing, brother?
Pops. Hey, man, thank you so much for arranging this, like, today.
I didn't have any guests. I was like, hey, doesn't nobody want to be on the show? I mean, sometimes I just take it for granted that people know that we have a show Monday and that there's openings, but I don't go out there and like yell about it all the time, and then sometimes it comes down to where it's Monday and I don't have anybody. And then I got to go holler, hey, nobody want to come out?
So what do you do? Do you have like a backup plan when you have no guests?
Well, we didn't do Through the Madness this morning, just in case I was going to be doing Through the Madness today on the show.
Really? Oh, okay.
Right. We have a show that we do on Monday mornings called Through the Madness. We go through the Facebook group and we show all the stuff that people are posting there, right?
Oh,
because
post there more often then.
Our group, there's a lot of stuff that people are posting there. So, it's worth basing a show on and going and showing everybody. Right. For those people that aren't on Facebook or aren't members of the group, you should be. But if you're not, we have a show that covers that.
Right.
What is up, Lou? Lou Pons, another accomplished, wonderful artist that joins us on the Madness Open Draw stream every now and then.
Lou.
If you're not familiar with this guy, first thing I want you to do is click on this link. Right? That's the first thing I want you to do. And I'm even going to give you a second to take a look at it while we play this awesome freaking trailer from that guy right there. Here you go. Check out what this dude does.
Woo! Yes.
Awesome. I want to tell you, I can tell when people love their trailers.
You do?
You love your trailer. I seen you. You just jamming. You're like,
oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
Some people just like sit there through their trailer and you're like, man, don't you get just a little bit jacked about your,
Well, it's the music. I have this weird taste that I like music with funky beats and complex like beeps, and I just like that. I don't know why.
I just know you were digging it. You were back there.
Yeah. Really cool. And it's a fantastic book also. So yeah. Gotta love it, man.
The whole thing is that you can tell when people love what they're doing. You can tell. I mean, it's not something that you can fake or put some kind of,
No.
because them masks break, But when somebody really enjoys what they're doing, they're always like having a good time. Dave is that dude.
Of course, man. I'm having the best job on the planet. I'm working on the coolest comic there is. So I'm just a lucky bastard.
So speaking of that comic,
Yeah.
I see you backstage, Sim. Let me know. Do you want to come hang out now? Or
Sim, yeah, bring him on. Bring Sim
well,
on.
I don't know if he's ready. That's why I'm asking.
All right.
You want to come in now? Just nod or something with your avatar. How do you nod with an avatar?
So you don't know. You don't know. You have to. I don't know. You can try. If you don't like what you do, you can't expect others to. Yeah, exactly. Exactly,
Yeah,
Lou.
there you go.
Lou gets it.
Okay.
Lou.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one, the only, the Simon Pothier. What's happening?
Hello, good evening. How's it going? What's up, boss? What's up, Dave? And hello, everyone in the chat.
Hi, Sim.
Sorry if I'm a bit late because you said
Oh,
5,
no.
but I had to reset up my cam, set up everything. I haven't streamed in a little while.
You are definitely not late. We're going to talk about Perfect 10, and then we're going to talk about. We're going. Actually,
Or the other way around. It's all good.
No. Start by Dave. Go ahead. I'm finishing the last sketch cover was for a Pale Rider who won the art contest, so he's getting a free sketch cover. So I'm finishing it off.
Oh, that's
I'm almost done prepping everything. The only thing is I forgot that I said I was going to number the ash can, so I had to pack everything and renumber the ash can, and then
you get to work.
Yeah,
you get to work. So
that's awesome.
It's good to see you both. Like I said, we're going to kick this thing off. We're going to talk about this beautiful, perfect 10. Man, you guys, I mean, both you guys kill it. I love what you guys do.
Thanks.
Dude, this time around, like I said, I'm anxious to see what Sim's book that he has in hand now, getting ready to ship out. I'm really anxious to see what that one's like.
Yeah, and it's not 100 page anymore; it's 120.
Oh,
wow!
Yeah, it started 80. We unlocked the extra story, and that was 100 page, but now it's 100. It went up to 120, and it's 116 page of story. There's only
really? So was that because of stretch goals that you kept adding, or
one was because of the stretch goal? Because when I launched the Kickstarter, it kind of made me unlock the stretch goal of the Not the Merc Blood Brothers 2 story. That was like 16 page originally. Now it's like 22 or something.
Yeah.
But the thing is, since I had to cancel the first campaign because move, health, and a bunch of things that happens, I canceled the first campaign. I postponed the project until the relaunch.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to add more pages as sorry, shit happened, life happens. So let's make this book 120.
Well, I mean,
things happen, man. It's
it was find out that the entire family was getting sick because the house was filled with black mold. I had to pick up everything, pack everything, move within four months.
Wow.
Find a new place, get out, move. It cost me anyways, you can imagine how that can be a freaking problem.
Yeah.
So it was us having. That's why I had to cancel. As you people know about me, I keep everybody posted about everything.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't worried about it. I got the first book that you did, and it's like I knew what was up.
Yeah.
You weren't hiding from anybody, so I wasn't.
I'm not hiding from no one.
But this beautiful thing right here, dude, $26 from $7,000. Come on, somebody pop this $7,000 right now.
$26. So we need one backer, and we're over the 7K, guys. This is nuts. Thank you all so much.
How many pages is that book? I think 30?
It's 32 interior pages. Full comic, so full sequential work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have to make sure so each book that we produce is 32 pages. So I have to make sure that the story fits within these parameters, right? So I can't go nuts like let's add a bunch of pages. Um,
Now,
um,
him and RJ, they blew me away. Like a couple weeks
oh
ago,
yeah,
I got this in the mail. Right?
that's the super duper really rare version. It's only
It's
one.
like, yeah,
It's only one of those.
there's only one of these.
Yeah.
This is so badass, dude. Script, roughs, and the page.
Yeah, really cool.
Is that badass or what, Sim?
I don't even have my own like copies yet.
Was that the artist edition thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, dude, this is beautiful.
Yeah, man.
So he sends me this, and then the next thing I see is they're launching their next campaign.
Yeah, we'll keep moving, man.
Ooh,
Keeping
David,
the
ooh,
momentum going, you know.
Oh,
So,
it's beautiful.
always.
Paul Rodriguez, dude.
Uh-huh. Paul Rodriguez. I don't know why this guy wants to work with me, but he does. So I'm very lucky. Look at these covers and this interior work. So this is like page 1 of the book, right? So the story picks up immediately after the end of the last issue. So we're in the middle of this fight, and this is based on a cover of Wonder Woman that Mike Deodato drew.
All right.
Like an homage, right?
Yeah, we got a little after Mike did.
So
Yes,
so
yes.
Paul read the script, and the first thing that he sent me was a like suggestion to use the cover as a reference, and I was like, yeah, man, let's do that. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Look at this. This is a double page spread, so it's too bad it looks small here on this screen, but it's a double pager, and it has like 27 characters.
Let's see how big we can make it. I guess that's about as big.
Yeah, that's about it.
Can't you right click and open it in the next in a new tab to see if it goes bigger?
Oh, that's
sometimes it does that. Right click on it, open new tab, and sometimes if it's available bigger, you'll open it bigger so you can zoom in.
No, it's smaller.
Okay,
it's smaller. Oh, right.
But that's not bad, right? How's that look? I can't tell. That's not.
No, but you can see a little bit. But this is just wonderful, and it's crazy. So there's this battle sequence with all these characters, and it was really challenging to make it work, to write it and to draw it for POW. So I had to approach it from a certain. So within the script, I added colors for every character, and then with all the panels, I wrote the number of characters, how many were in there, right? And with the request, if there was still room, then POW could add. Oh, look at this! Then POW could add like extra characters in the background, whatever. There was a lot going on here, right? So we had to write this with all these characters with the different powers, and it was nuts, absolutely crazy. We're still working on it, but we'll manage. It'll be fantastic. It'll be absolutely fantastic. It's a fantastic project. Yeah, man.
There's a little trick when you do. If something's too small, what you do is you download it, and then you just add it to your studio as an overlay.
Oh, right.
You can just show it, and
Cool. There's always a way, right?
That's how we do it.
Great. Yeah. So if you like superhero stuff, this might be something for you, right? It's colorful, it's action packed, it's typical superhero material that I love to read and that I love to buy, right? So all these crazy powers, wild designs, it's really cool stuff. This is everything that a superhero comic needs to be.
I like it.
But it is kind of graphic in some places. So so it's not really for everyone. But if you love like superhero stuff and you don't mind, if ever have to draw that many characters on one page, I'm including Waldo.
I did that already.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
That's
Like
too fun.
sneak it in there.
Yeah.
Did they find it? Did they find it?
Some people did.
All right. Cool.
All right. Dave, Paul Rodriguez, Daniel Rodriguez, Joe Saavedra.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your team.
Yeah, that's the regular team for Perfect 10 for every book. So it's really cool to be working with the same team on this entire series, right? And we have a second book. So this is one campaign, but we have two new books because we also made a anthology book, Power Trip 2, with 3 shorter stories from 3 different creative teams. We introduce new characters, new concepts that don't really need their own real title or comic, right? But we can always showcase them through this title, through Power Trip. This is like a cool platform to try out new concepts, and sometimes like with American Bliss, she started also in Power Trip, and she later got her own book, right? But really cool. It's Shadow Lion is this Brazilian character. He's a MMA fighter, and something drastic happens within his life, and he goes on this vengeance, on his quest against the Brazilian crime, like what you call it, the underworld, right?
Right.
As Shadow Lion, really cool. And then you have the second story is you can see it a little bit more when you scroll down. The second story is the Flying Dutchman. He's technically our Superman, but from the Netherlands for some reason. I don't know why. And the Shadow Lion. Look at this art, really cool. I just love this.
So whose art is this right here?
This is drawn by either Messia. He's from Brazil himself, so that was really cool. So he has connection with the location this takes place in.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, really cool. And we introduce a new villain here. It's really awesome that other writers, other like creators, they bring they create new characters for the JM universe. So slowly this universe is growing, right? It's really cool to build something together.
Yeah, hell yeah, I like
that. Is awesome. So the Flying Dutchman, it's a little story that I wrote and it's drawn by Pau. So we did this in between the Perfect 10 series. Really nice. It's like the typical Superman archetype, right? The Boy Scout, bigger than life superhero, like the hero that all the other heroes inspire to be, right? Because you don't really necessarily need to write Superman. You can give it your own spin, you know.
Right.
Look at this art, right? This is so.
What's his name again?
The Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman. Okay.
Yeah. So he has this lion symbol on his belt, which is like the Dutch lion. That's a symbol here in the Netherlands. We have the lion.
Mm-hmm. Please don't turn me in. I won't do it again. I promise.
Yeah. She's a speedster character. She's very young. You know, it's really cool to introduce new characters this way.
It's awesome. And then the Phenomenals.
The Phenomenals, the Phenomenals. Their name is a little bit goofy, but that's kind of the point, you know, because they are like you have in the JM universe, you have this agency. They monitor and they train. Sorry.
if I remember right, they're like a bit of the rejects.
Yeah, a bit of the rejects. They didn't like pass training to become these super cops. So you have like superheroes that are paid to be superheroes. They're called meta marshals within this universe. Um, but they, for some reason, they didn't get through the training, or they dropped out, or they didn't want to, or whatever. But they do want to be superheroes, so they started their own group. And they will be heroes without support of the government and without the resources, right? They have their own thing. But luckily, one of them is pretty rich, and there's one of them that's very tech savvy, so they can manage somehow. So they have to like save people, but also make sure they don't get in conflict with real super cops, because technically what they're doing is illegal.
Definitely don't want to have conflict with super cops.
No. Yeah, really cool. Just and this is written by Lee Byron Carver. He also wrote The Company Man. When I reach out to writers and to artists, I tend to ask them beforehand, like, what kind of theme do you like to write? What kind of thing fits you, or and Lee was pretty. He likes the team dynamics, so we got this team concept. I was like, I have this little thing. What can you do something with this phenomenal concept? And he was like, yeah, let's do this. And he wrote a 12-page story. And if you scroll down, it's drawn by Gilbert Monsanto. Mm-hmm.
I like that.
That's cool, huh? It's really cool.
I like the page layouts.
Yeah, it's a crazy page layout, But also it's really interesting to see how other writers do a script. When I make a script, I'm very kind of I lay it out. I do these breakdowns with panels, right? But Lee, he doesn't do that. He basically writes what happens on the page, and he leaves it to the artist to do whatever. So then you get things like this. You pair him up with a veteran like Gilbert, and Gilbert goes absolutely bonkers with the layout.
If y'all don't know Lee, that would be Kimosabe.
Kimosabe, yeah, a man called Kimosabe. People can also get their own personal commission from POW. Look at that. So you can request any character you want. It can be a mainstream character or a Jamieverse character or your own, perhaps, whatever. And he will draw it for you. It's technically like comic book size. You will get it the package from Brazil, and you get a high-res scan also with it. And there are I think there are 6 left, or 4 sold, or 6 left.
Okay.
And we unlocked the first stretch goal, which is the trading cards. We have trading cards. We make trading cards with every campaign like this. They're numbered. See? And so each campaign has new cards with characters that are relevant to the campaign. If possible, I like to make more characters for this.
Right.
For this campaign, but we need more funds.
So we got the perfect powered package.
Yeah, that's like the combo pack, because we have two books, so you get both books and you get both covers from Perfect 10.
There you go.
Cover A and cover B.
Digitals. You got number 5, $9.
Yeah, you need to offer the digital version so people can buy the digital edition.
Power Trip
also,
as well.
Yeah,
Both
if you like. The Perfect 10 is not really my thing, which can happen. Then you can just get a Power Trip.
Right. There you go. Power Trip issue 2, $15.
Yep.
Not sure what the shipping on that's going to be.
It's about $15.
Oh wait, you got RJ handling your stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, that's why we do this, people. It's
Yeah.
look, RJ is making it so that a book from the Netherlands get to you without it costing
For
$1 million.
$15. Yeah.
You know, um, that's what this is all about, man. Networking, promoting, working together, collaborating, and finding each other. You know, I mean, damn, man, RJ's got it going on, and this is what we're talking about, people. It's putting books in people's hands for the best price available. You know,
Woo.
cover
Yeah.
A and cover B also $15. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoa, be
Right.
careful there, Pops.
Hear yourself.
Don't die here.
Usually
Don't
a
die on
buck.
us, man.
All right, so
Oh.
you got both right here.
Yeah,
Both
if you
covers.
want, yeah,
$29.
if you want Perfect 10 without Power Trip, that's also possible. You can get that one, both covers.
Complete
And
Perfect
yeah,
10 catch up on digital for 30
if you
cents.
missed any of the previous books of Perfect 10, I can recommend like giving it a
Yes.
try. You can get the digital like back catalog there. And we have the catch-up tier with cover A. With the cover A is cover A of issue 5, right?
Right.
And these catch-up tiers include random versions of issue 3 and 4. It really depends on what we still have
Okay.
in stock, right? But if you want to actually get specific covers, you can also like select a cover like cover A of issue 5, cover A, and then go through the add-ons and add the books there. Then you can get the specific covers that you want.
Perfect 10 catch up A and B.
Yeah.
A and B.
Yes, these are like 6 books.
You get
Fantastic work.
the first 4 with possibly one or the other of 3 and 4. Not sure which one you're going to get.
Yeah.
But you get A and B cover of 5 and the first 4 books. So you totally have the set.
Yeah,
And then
and of the first 2 issues is like the A covers are technically
Right.
sold out, so you
Right.
can't get those no more.
the
Then you
commission.
get your own personal commission, and you get 3 books with it, so both covers plus Power Trip, and I will sign the books. And your
Cover art.
yeah,
Cover art.
people get the cover. Really cool.
All right, people. You guys know there's only one cover.
Well, there are 2. There were 2. There's now one.
There's only one piece of cover art for each cover. So,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's available too. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Wow. That big old splash page with everybody on it is also available. I
Yeah,
know.
the POW draws traditional, right? So all this awesomeness you can actually get on Bristol board, where you drew it on. Really cool.
The original triple pinup art.
Oh yeah, that was true. This was the early bird like free reward for the early backers for the first week, right? But that's over now. But now people can still get the prints if they want. There are now add-ons, and the original art they can also get here.
There you go, people. 3 pieces of art right there. Cover B is gone. So see,
Yes.
somebody jumped on one of them.
Yes,
Cover
someone
B is gone.
wanted that one. Yeah, really cool.
Cover A is still available. The big old giant splash page with everybody.
Yeah, it's this is a phenomenal piece.
That's pretty cool, man. Look, people, we need one backer. One backer.
Get us over to 7K, guys. 7K.
I know somebody out there wants this thing. I know it.
Yeah.
Because 96 people already did. You see?
Oh yeah,
Some
yeah.
people like it. Let's get
20
this
days
one
is
over 100 backers real quick, man.
You still have 13 days. Is that your first 30 or?
Yeah. We just launched So this is the first 30. That's right.
So don't forget, paydays is for most people it's Thursday, Fridays. So jump on it.
Yeah. Get on this, guys.
No, so some people it's even Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday are coming.
Yeah.
And hey, some people didn't spend their whole check yet, and they got a little bit left over from last week.
Yeah. Don't assume too much. There's a lot of inflation. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing is that if you like these comics, the cool thing about indie comics is there's something for everybody, and creators can actually make what they want to make, right? And
I was going to say that one question. You might have mentioned it already, and I missed out because I'm doing multiple things at the same time.
yeah,
But I'm guessing you have a catch-up tier in there, right?
yes,
For all the issues.
Mhm.
Digital and physical.
yeah,
Good.
digital and physical, and so we have basically two catch-up tiers because one is with cover A, one is with cover B.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get random versions of issues 3 and 4. It depends on the covers that we still have.
Yeah, the overstock. Yeah.
Yeah, and so the sooner you back, the more choice you have, because at some point we're running out. I'm now starting to run out on second print editions also.
Woo.
So
I like that. I like to hear that. You know, I like to hear
yeah,
that.
which is cool for me, but it sucks when you want a specific cover because every new print gets a brand new cover, right?
Yeah, those limited variant that are very limited usually. Like me right now, like 3 of the covers that no, Tony, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, right.
4 of the covers. There's only 25 of each.
Hey, go Gomez!
What's up, Gomez? What's up, white boy?
So
Yeah.
We just hanging, talking about comics. How you doing?
Yeah. So, but if you like you're like a little bit tired of the mainstream because the mainstream isn't really delivering the quality that they used to, but you still like comic books, right? I'm trying to provide some sort of alternative to the superhero genre, like the superhero universe, like the Marvel universe, DC universe. We've been building this for a long time, guys. So so it's not like we just started out and some of these characters are like 25, 30 years old. And now I can finally use them and introduce them. And we're slowly building, and other creators are also adding characters to this world, and the lore is growing, and it's really, really cool. And Perfect 10 is a fantastic starting point if you like to check out our comics, our universe, because the main character is also new to this universe, so you can technically discover this universe through her. Brink, you have a friend? What was the question? Who fulfills in the US? Yes.
That's why I flashed that up there. There
Yes.
right there,
Yeah.
people.
same with me.
Is the guy right there.
And
Not me.
every indie creator should go through a Critical Blast.
It's look,
It saves you a lot of headaches.
this is the way to me it's a no-brainer, not because of what it costs or anything, but just because you as a creator, you get to go from finishing one book to starting another book without worrying about any of that fulfillment headache. You just get to go right back to work. RJ's got all that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
Yeah, that's
that
true.
to me is the no-brainer part of it for a creator, man. It's like that's priceless. That you don't have to worry. That's like the people that work at the big two. They just work on their art and their story. They don't have to worry about fulfillment.
Mhm.
All you need is a marketing guy, and you're set.
Yeah. I do need a marketing guy, definitely.
That's why I do this, and I don't.
Oh
hire
shit, man!
out- I don't
wait.
hire out people to do it for anybody individually, because that would cut into what available time I do have. I do
Right,
it for
yeah.
everybody. You know, I mean,
when you start a campaign, you get like messages and mails and through every possible social platform there is of all kinds of people who want to help you market this thing, but you better do it yourself, unless you know people like Critical Blast and
This is the way I look at it. If somebody emails you and says that they're wanting to do some promotion work for you for however much money, go look and see how much promotion work they actually do. Okay.
And they've like
a lot of them reaching out don't even have any like more than 5 or 10 followers.
Yeah. I was just about to say that.
And they don't do promotion.
But there was back. I don't know. I don't know if they still do that, but I remember back in the days, Backer Kid used to say they would promote and do all this shit for you for like 20%. I don't know if they changed.
Wow,
20%. 20% is still a big amount,
Yeah, man.
I hope they upgraded it, but I'm just saying, like I said, it's been a long time. I've seen it. I haven't seen it again, but
20%. Now wait a minute. What if you make a whole bunch of money? You're giving them 20%.
Dude, I've had people trying to sell me a customer list for like $5,000. I'm like, nope.
No.
Customer lists, really?
Yes.
Wow.
I've seen people selling the vendors lists from.
Oh yeah, dude, I've been getting a lot of those messages and emails right now. It's trying to sell me like buyers lists, mailing lists, and
it's crazy, dude.
That's like not really what you're supposed to do with mailing lists. These people trust you. They sign up to your newsletter or your campaign or whatever, and that's where it stays.
But that's one of the things that that's one of the problems that happens. A lot of people create those websites and they share those things. They share information. That's what the entire thing of selling information is all about.
Yeah.
I keep my mailing list.
Geekman, Masters of the Thunder Nerds.
If you guys have not seen those shows, Dustin from Geekman, they joined the network recently. They have 2 shows on the network. One of them's later tonight called It's Freaking Figures. And it's about, action figures and people who design them and stuff like that. And then they have another show on Friday called ADHD Theater, which is kind of like what we do with Brian Sim. They pick a couple movies and they talk about it, every week. So,
all right.
Are they good at promoting their promotion services? You see what I'm saying? If you don't see them out here all the time, posting links, talking about stuff.
But one of the things that I always told people, if you really, really like, it's one of those funny things that's like the only advertisers that might be worth it. It's the one that you see everywhere promoting all those campaigns right now. Yeah. Like if you go on Facebook, there's Backer Lit. There's a few other, but before there was like Backer Squid. Like, if that's what you're looking into, pay attention to what you see the most on those platforms.
Right.
I mean,
and then decide if it's worth it.
I built my own platform just because I kept encountering platforms that wouldn't let me promote people's stuff. I kept going in Facebook groups and I would drop Sim's link and they'd be like, "You can't do that here."
Yeah, but what I mean by platform, that's not what I mean. What I mean is when you go on Facebook and other social media and you see sponsored by, so it's actually like a group of people that will manage your advertisement on all social media. Mm-hmm. That's what Backer Kid used to do.
Yeah, for a certain amount. There's a whole bunch of people that say they do that, but then you never see them doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like at least when somebody asks me, will you promote my stuff? If I send you a link, can I be on your show? Will you share my link? I'm like, if you drop it in my group, I will share it out. If you drop it in on my platform, I will promote your stuff. But you got to put it in front of me. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have time to go looking on all these other places for stuff. It's got to be in my face, and then I'm gonna promote the heck out of anybody. I do that.
Technically, if you want Bob's attention, just share in this group.
Yeah.
I
you know that.
I try to do that. By the way, I want to say hi to Darius Artist. Hello, sir.
What's up?
He's a fantastic artist, by the way. If you want a
Really?
cool cover done, reach out to him. He's great.
We're gonna have to do that. Drop some links thing. If you people are out there and you got links, you know that's why we're here. Like I said, it's promotion. This is a place where you're allowed to talk about yourself and your friends. If you got links to a campaign you want people to see, drop it in the chat.
Yeah.
I give everybody wrenches on the Madness Comic Network YouTube channel for that purpose, so that you guys can promote yourselves and each other. Again, a platform for you to do that. It's like that's what I'm trying to build, man.
That's appreciated, man. By the way, one of the most difficult things is also part of the marketing thing is just telling people what your comic basically is, right? So like giving this pitch or this it's really strange. I think my own comic is the coolest comic ever, but to just explain that's so difficult. I'm looking forward to see how Sim is going to tackle that, like the elevator pitch and stuff like that. That's really tough.
It's kind of cool because there was a couple times, once or twice, that we did CromCon and we only had one day. Something was happening on the other day that weekend and I couldn't do a full weekend show. I think it was because it felt like Saturday fell on the 31st. So it was like, okay, we're just going to do one show, one day, because it was always the last weekend of the month. And I would do the 15-minute elevator pitch. I would only give people 15 minutes. They didn't get the usual half hour.
15 minutes, an elevator pitch is like half a minute.
Right. But I mean, by the time we've introduced them and told people about them, now you got, give me the elevator pitch. That's it. That's your appearance.
Yeah.
You know, it was like there wasn't, the time to run through the campaign and all that like we usually do. It was just, I'm going to bring you out. We're going to introduce you. We're going to talk a little bit about your thing. And then we're going to hear your elevator pitch. That was it.
Right. Yeah.
Those CromCons were fun, man, because they went by fast, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we got a lot of people out there on the same day. Those were the good shows. They really were.
But it's good practice also. People need to practice your pitch, right?
Yeah, right there.
I went to podcast subreddit to promote our podcast, and no one lets you post. Why not?
They don't want you promoting yourself.
Oh,
it's the same with Facebook. You see people all the time. They get restricted because they're promoting their stuff. You know, and you shared too much. Now you got to stop for 3 days or what?
What's
campaign left? You know, it's like.
Yeah, but what's the reasoning behind that?
That's why they want you to like Facebook and stuff like that. They want you to pay for people to see your shit.
Yeah, they want you to pay for the ads, man.
Yeah,
and then you don't see them.
Right.
People tell me all the time, I'm not gonna pay for a Facebook ad, and I'm out here all day, every day, right?
Yeah.
I don't see them.
No, but I have heard from some creators. They tried it, right? These Facebook ads, so you can buy an ad for, but they basically all say that they don't see any difference with like backer numbers or something. So what's the point?
I never see the ads.
But it's the same thing with Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Now they offer their own promotion for a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
So it could go from a 700 to 1,000 something.
Wow, but this technically means that they are suppressing everyone who doesn't like pay to be not suppressed, right? They
prioritize the one that pay. Like suppress would be like a, how can I say, gaslighting type of way of saying it.
Yeah.
But yes, they do prioritize people that pay.
Oh yeah, and YouTube does too. We know it. This morning they kind of shut our channel down. We've been like steadily getting, 1,500 views a day on the channel.
1,500.
Yeah, with the shorts and everything,
Holy
we've
shit.
been getting a steady 1,500 a day. And this morning it just shut off, and for like 6 hours or 7 hours, we got like 16 views. And it's like, how does that happen? We're still putting the shorts up. Nothing's changed. The schedule's the same. All of a sudden, you just turn the switch and like not letting nobody see us, right? It's like, come on.
I don't know.
Sim, let's
people watching now. Let's look at Sim's campaign.
It's okay. I'm mainly here to show my books. My campaign's closing at the end of the week.
Oh, your
I have a
campaign's
week for more.
closing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's closing on the
Well,
18th.
I do want to show the campaign, but I
So,
want
but
to
people
see.
can still back, right?
I want to
Yeah,
see.
people can still back till the 18th. The 18th, I'm pressing the off switch.
All right.
I was waiting to get everything done. I already printed the book. Everything's done. Everything's packed right now. I just have to pack the the US packaging. Like, I have 5 full boxes leaving for Beacon because Beacon does my remailing over there. I've been doing that since the first day. Like it's the when we got hit by COVID, that's how I discovered the fact that if you do bulk shipping, you can reduce the shipping a whole like a bunch. You can save on shipping. So what I do is I send boxes to Beacon. Beacon, all the orders are separated. Beacon just remails everything for me over there. And that's why I don't have to charge like $25-$30 shipping. I charge between 15 to 20.
Oh, 15 to 20. Yeah, that's reasonable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Worldwide. So also Australia, for instance.
That's not the same. I don't have somebody remaining over there.
All right. Yep. The Netverse #2.
Yeah, that's the relaunch campaign. Well, the first campaign we did around 8,400. So we had 114 backers, and on the newest campaign we have 50, I think. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
These designs are crazy, man.
Thank you. The original art for this sold to on this campaign. It's Aaron Neff that bought it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I can show you.
Sure.
Hold on.
Wow, a lot of detail there.
Yeah.
So how long did that take you to draw?
And I send this to as extra. Oh, that's Preston. That was Preston that I.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
this. Yep.
Right. All right.
Oh yeah. Preston.
Really cool.
That was the Preston cover for the first book.
There was a time I didn't have any Preston stuff in my house at all. Now I got a whole bunch.
Here's the Bisley original.
Hold up.
You got Bisley to draw you something. That's nuts.
That was one of the first ones. Yeah.
Wow.
This is our original art that sold on day one, which was the sexy print of Rose. Right now, it's still available in the campaign. You have the Middle Valkyrie cover, original art.
Mm-hmm.
This.
So these what I noticed, right? So these original works, they are pencil, right?
Yep.
So this means that you ink digitally.
Yeah, most of the time, yes.
All right.
But I also draw everything digitally when it's come to interior books. It depends what I want to do.
Right.
As you can see, I draw the same exact way.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's digital or traditional.
Really cool.
Also, look, I'll show you something else. What is it here? Should be around here.
Oh, well, Pops is a fan of your work.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw something naughty.
I'm telling him all the time to stay out of my grotto.
Easlyn, hey, Easlyn's here.
I have a painted cover by Preston too. I just don't know where.
Hi, Easlyn. Hey, Sim, we have a question. We have a question from the chat.
What is Netverse?
Oh, we'll get to it.
Oh, all right.
This is the ashcan, and the original art is painted by Preston. I have it here.
Look at that! Holy shit!
And this is a 20-page ashcan. It's $20, but it's 20-page, and you get it with a sketch inside by me. And Pops wanted me to show this. Oh, cover 1.
Oh yeah,
that's beautiful.
So, the fun part is this. Here's the back cover.
Oh, beautiful.
Busy cover.
Yeah, with colors by me.
Beautiful.
Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So who drew the first cover?
This is me with the painted me pencils and painted over by Inkspot.
Inkspot. All right. Yeah. The color work is really good.
This is the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter exclusive. There's also the naughty version with the nipples out.
Oh no, nipples!
This is the Alan Alonso cover. I only have 2 left.
Oh, that
I
car. That's badass.
That's
see,
not a
I
car.
don't even
It's his
remember
bike.
I
Oh, it's a
don't even
bike. All
remember-
right. Sorry, I couldn't see properly.
I don't even remember which cover I ordered, dude.
Oh, yeah,
You asked for the Metal Valkyrie cover, but then you
Okay.
said any limited edition.
Yeah. I
So
don't
this
like I
is
say, I don't even remember. It's like
this is it's okay. This is digitally painted by me. This is like the heavy metal cover, I call it.
Mhm.
So it's Luani. And then you have the Metal Valkyrie cover.
yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Oh
Cool.
man.
Really, really cool.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I also have this cover that I printed, but it's never been available yet anywhere.
What's that?
That's the whole crew.
It's the whole crew, because I like to do those covers where you see the whole people in the book, because the entire premise of Tales on an Adverse, it's that you get five books in one.
Yeah.
That one's the equivalent of 6 technically, but you get 5 books in one. So like this one, you have a double page story, a double issue, which is 44 pages. So that's why there's only 4 stories in it, but there's technically the equivalent of 5 books. Every Adverse, it's like me selling you like floppies, but in one big book.
Right.
It's my way of circumventing the fact that I need to charge you like around $20, 25 something for shipping. So I'm giving you more issues. So it's always like you have like 5 issues in one. The first one was 80 page. That one I boosted up to 120 page because, like I said, I was delayed, and it was my way of making up for the delay that we had. So I added more pages instead of being 2-part. So if you want to look on the inside, let me show you a little bit. So this is Planet 9.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is the first time that Nat meets Luani, and they fight a kaiju, a big monster.
Kaiju. All right.
And this is Luani before she's when she's still at the service of the big boss of Planet 69. She comes in, and as you can see, she looks a bit like that Rose character, but there's a reason for this.
That's my girl too.
Because she's the one that becomes the Metal Valkyrie. You have hold on. Let's skip Planet 69. This is the longest one. It's 44 pages. Then you get to meet. So here's a little glimpse of her and her sister, Rose. And this is Luani. This is Luani in her final version, loose hair, when she's becoming herself. Not going to spoil everything, but there's a good reason. You get introduced to DEFCON. You have a story here that I don't want to show nothing because it's the shortest story. But you have Murder Doll, Luani Murder Doll.
There you go. Now you know why she's my girl.
But I don't want to show nothing from her. Then you have Blood Brothers 2. Then another Not the Merc story. So as you can see, it's like Not the Merc, Luani, Not the Merc, Luani again, but Metal Valkyrie. Like I did in the first one, it was like you had Not the Merc, Rose, and then you had Not the Merc, and then you had Ulrika and another Not the Merc story. So it's like multiple comics in the same shared universe, but in one book. It was my way of sending things up a bit faster. And here's the new one.
Chat, man. We got a couple questions from the chat, actually.
Here's some of the bad guys that gets introduced.
We like bad guys too. Without bad guys,
everybody liked this page.
Remember, without bad guys, there are no heroes.
Exactly. And then you get introduced to the Metal Valkyrie, which is Luani. When she gets her fully equipped bike, that becomes a full body armor. Let me give you a glimpse.
Now, of you know,
the bike breaks to parts and becomes a full body armor, and makes her own weapon.
That little section right there has been done in animation. Some of you know.
Yeah, it's on the campaign. If you go watch it, yeah, it's animated. There's a few scenes that have been animated in there because I'm also an animator. And all the Luani stories are colored by Beacon, which I love his colors on my stuff. So, Tales of Novice, like I said, It's technically an anthology series of collecting multiple books in one, all in the same shared universe. I like to. There's always like 2 or 3 stories of Nat, and then there's stories of other characters in the same universe. His friends, people that he knows. Rose is like an adopted sister for him. Zed is his best friend. That's why the story where you meet Zed is technically called Blood Brothers. Bob is the robot that was sent to kill him as a child because he was born from an experiment, but became his dad. So he's the one that raised Nat. And that's about what I'll say. And like it says right there, all his life he's been looking for. Nat America has been seeking the true origin of his and never finding it until things starts happening and leads him to his genesis. And you get to meet all the badass chicks. And another one that I don't highlight there because she's not in this book, it's Queen Elrica, and she was a lot of people's favorite in the first book. A lot of people like Rose and Elrica in the first book. And I'm like, hey, wait till you meet Loani. So this is technically the setup of the entire universe. So technically, Nat the Merc is its own book. Metal Valkyrie is going to be its own series. And the other one getting their own little short stories here and there in between them. That's how it's going to be from now on. Tales from Nevers was to set everything up, like all the stuff that I already had done, and reshaping all of this. So, yeah.
If you look at that right there, you'll understand why that was the one I chose. When that was what. Okay,
I love this. This is a really cool image.
And one of the things that I can say is that she's technically was built because she's a synthetic being, and she was built to save Rose's life. She was dying, and the father that built it got killed. Rose got left for dead, and the body was sold, and that's where they find her on Planet 69. And I'm not going to say more.
There's the original, the pencils. Available.
Oh, that's very different. When you see the original compared to the final product.
Yeah. The final one was inked by Scotsman and colored by Inkspot.
Oh, right. That's interesting.
Back cover art by Biz.
The back cover.
Colored by Sim.
Yep.
What do you mean available?
You can buy it on the campaign.
Are you nutso?
But it's been there, it didn't sold yet, so
I'm just saying, I don't think I'd have even made that a bet. No, I'm keeping that. It's mine, not giving it up. It's the Beach Girls. I know a little something about your Beach Girls.
Yeah, those are the 3 girls that you have. Queen Elrica right there, the blue chick. Yeah, she was introduced in the story called Royal Rumble, where every 100 years they meet up and people challenges from each planet on the sector on the sector, and the winner gets to control all the market, the exchanges and stuff like that for 100 years. But for the last I think 500 years, it's been Elrica winning all the time because she's just fucking badass.
What do you know about that, Sim?
But that was available with oh goddamn, Neff's book. What was it again?
Yeah,
blank.
Mavericks.
Yes. Which I thought was funny because he calls his mechs Mavericks, and Nat's ship's called Maverick. Yeah, it was a fun thing, and that's I thought that was kind of like fun to have a little crossover print. So you see my 2 girls there versus 2 of his badass girls too. So Nat enjoying their in a speedo.
Crom getting ready to pull the chair out from under him. Yeah, it's all good. It's fun. It's fun, people.
And Rose smashing the ball too hard that it bops.
Swimsuit edition.
Yeah, that was the swimsuit edition. Yeah, it's the swimsuit special print, which is technically limited. I printed 200, I think, of them, and I'm not printing more.
Nice.
And then you also have the Loani sexy print where she's under the waterfall. The one that you like
out
so
of my
much.
grotto. I told you, don't be going to my grotto. Stay out of my grotto. Don't go there.
This is the limited Ashcan. It's 20-page preview of the next Not the Merc book.
Preston.
With a cover by Preston.
Oh.
That's really cool.
Which is technically the cover of the story.
It also has a strong Bisley vibe.
Mm-hmm. Those were the stretch goals that we didn't reach on this one.
Mm-hmm. Did you combine numbers from Indiegogo and Kickstarter to
The first, like I told you, the first one I did on the Kickstarter. That's how I unlocked that Blood Brothers 2 story in the first one. But that was the relaunch, and I didn't do another Kickstarter after that. I just did the relaunch on Indiegogo until I. But something happened. I had to replace the colorist of Planet 69, so that's why we were delayed a little bit on this one.
Oh, now I can see the art better. Yeah, this looks really cool.
By the way, Pops, if I don't know if you want this one, I have 2 of this left. It's you decide if you want the Metal Valkyrie or this one.
Or what? Or this one?
There's only 2 left of this one out of 25.
Mm.
Metal Valkyrie, there's more than 25. The limited edition was that one, the one above it, and the Kickstarter ones.
I do.
You get to, since you bought it off PayPal from me, you can also have access to the Sexy Lawani Kickstarter one. You let me know which one you want, because the Kickstarter one and those 2 are like only 25 of each, even the naughty one.
I'll go with the Lawani.
Which one?
No.
Metal Valkyrie or the one from Kickstarter?
The kids are growing up. I can have stuff like that now.
So you want the free the nipples version?
It's gonna be the first one.
That's what you want?
Collection. It's gonna be the first one of my whole collection.
Yeah, that's what you want. You confirm? You want the free the nipple?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that aside.
Just remind me not to open it in front of the kid. No.
Dude, it's just a cover. Like I said, like I'm gonna put my finger. It's just like the hair that move a little bit to show the nipples. Like I'm hiding them with my fingers there.
It's just like I said. I've never bought them because I display them, stuff. It's like now everything's in boxes. So.
But okay, let me show you something that you know, because you either get the naughty version or you got the regular one.
No,
you want the what?
Free the nipple. Go
okay.
Ahead.
Hashtag free them nipples. Got it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna put your name on this one.
Most excellent. Thank you, my friend.
No problem, dude.
And yeah, that was one of the cases where Indiegogo wouldn't let me buy on the campaign.
Yeah, with the card, they refused this card, so you reached out to me, dude. Can we do this? Like, yeah, just pay me on PayPal, and I'll make it happen. Just make sure to remind me when I say I'm going to fulfill in case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was trippy because it's like it only happens on Indiegogo.
Oh, and
it happened quite a few times that I'd go to get something and they wouldn't let me have it. And it's like, little box for the guy.
This is another thing that was very limited. There's only 25 of them, right? And I sold a few on them, and like this one's not sold yet.
Oh.
It was a little experiment that I was doing, and everybody knew it was a prototype. So here's a Mini Nat, the first Mini Nat figure.
It's Mini Nat. I remember.
And it comes with a bullet case.
Most excellent.
And it was available for a limited time on the campaign, and then I made it unavailable again. So some people are going to be getting that, and like I said, I only made 25. So, and I'm not remaking that model again, but I have more toys coming.
Eastland likes your color scheme, the bluish purple color scheme. It's good. Look, these guys are awesome, man. The people that come out here that make indie comics, they're second to none, guys. These people that are working for the big 2 are not better. Not by any means. They're not better. These guys are killing it. Get out of my grotto. Dude. The first time he showed that, I was like, oh, dude, you can't keep showing that. Just stay out of my grotto.
But the final one is a digital painting. Like I did like the rough pencil. Like, did you see there? Like the pencils, and then I went full digital.
Dude, it's one of my favorite pieces. You know that.
It's Preston that kept going. Sam, you need to do more traditional art. Like you can draw as well. Like you need to do. Like, no, I'll start with covers, because pages it's way easier to just go straight digital for pages. To be quite honest.
No, I watched Doc go from traditional to digital,
Mm-hmm.
right? His style doesn't look it doesn't harm the look of his style at all.
What's up, Gordon?
What's up,
Gordon.
Gordon? So yeah, look, people, we got 2 books here. They're still available. You can still get them.
Well, we got more. Sim is offering more, and my campaign has more books also.
We got Perfect 10, Dave's book, 13 days, I think, left on that one.
I mean, technically, if you get both books, like Tales from Adverse 1 and 2, you get technically 10 floppies in 2 books.
And Sims is closing on the 18th.
Yep.
That verse 2 and all that stuff we just showed you, the original art
So
stuff.
Yeah, I
It's
close
actually
every.
closing, right? No in demand.
It's already in demand.
Oh, that's
But I'm
right.
pressing the close button because I'm gonna get ready to ship. Which the thing is, when I ship the boxes to Beacon in the US, I close everything. Because after that, I would have to charge more to send it from my place. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
So
have the
that's
same
why
problem.
I might do a second chance campaign after, for people that want to jump in or something for again. But for the moment, that's my plan. Is as soon as I'm ready to ship out the US, I close. Because I take care of it. I take care of my international. I take care of Canada and stuff like that. But Beacon takes care of my US.
Well, for my last campaign, I did technically also when look, so we have the bulk shipping, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
can keep the shipping costs down, but after that, I just take all the perks down to put up new ones with higher shipping costs, right?
Yeah.
For people who still want it for that shipping price, that's that.
But the thing is, when you're in demand, you don't get any traction on Indiegogo.
Right? Yeah. Oh, okay.
And for that, if I want to sell, you go on InsiderEntertainment.com. It's my website. You got a store there. You got all type of shit that I put available there.
See, this man thinks of everything.
It's all action around here, people. It's all action.
If you go on InsiderEntertainment.com, there's also not bad because it's with a Shopify store, so you can trust it, and they have their own shipping fees, and we get discounts, so you get a good deal usually. It's not that expensive.
All
And
right.
if you want, also on Amazon, I always have right now, Tales from Adverse 1, the book is broken down in 2 books on Amazon for I think $10 USD, I think it is, or something. But you don't get the same quality. You get my drift. It's when you back one of my campaigns, you get high quality books. You'll see when you get my books, they're not cheap. The quality of paper is very high, and I get the German bind, so it's cut, it's folded, sewed, and glued, so they're solid as hell. I had 2 printers trying to offer me to print my book. When they saw the quality that my printer does, you went, nope, I can't do this shit.
I can show you though.
Yeah.
Just give me a second to drop Dave's link over here in the chat too.
The quality of the paper is really pretty good. Everybody's freaking insane.
These.
Is that glossy? You have glossy paper?
Yeah. Yep.
These are very sturdy covers and well done books. Now, the only complaint, I think, Sim, you remember, I complained a little bit. I was like, dude.
Yeah, it was the pink. It was the pink on the lettering.
Yeah, some of the lettering was really small, too. Okay, but there was one that was just hard to read.
Yeah, it was the rose one.
It was that one, right?
Because you have trouble with colors on black.
Yeah. But as far as the quality of the book, beautiful, it's just nice all the way through. Really, really, really nice.
Elrica. She kicks ass.
Our boys.
Yeah, that's cool stuff.
Said that.
I don't go cheap with the printing on this because the way I see it is I'm selling when you're doing my campaign, you're backing my campaign, you're getting the deluxe edition.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in Amazon when I need to print on demand. Well, I don't control the quality of it, so.
Right.
But you can get free shipping if you're at the Amazon Prime.
Yeah, y'all need to talk to RJ now, there, Sim. Word on the street is he's putting people in Barnes and Noble and Walmart and all kinds of stuff. So you might want to hit
But you can do the same thing with Amazon.
Yeah, he's doing it with them too, but not exclusively with them, with everybody else.
Yeah, you can put it. No, you can put it in Barnes and Nobles and shit like that. If you click the thing, you have to reduce your royalty to like 40%. I think it is instead of 70.
Talk to RJ because he's publishing now, so it might be different. He's publishing.
Yeah, there's not much to be made with indie comics, unfortunately.
Not yet. But
You have to be more positive than that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the more that the big two make it hard to stomach them, the easier it is for us to buy you guys stuff. That's
Of course.
okay, because they drove me away a long time.
This is why I don't get when people say that the big guys need to clean up their act. No, they don't. Just let them go the way they're going. That's better for us, right?
That's what I said a long time ago. I was like, man, I quit paying attention to what they're doing. I quit buying their stuff, and I mean, they haven't done anything to make me want to buy what they're doing.
I don't know. The Ninja Turtle series, the last one was pretty freaking good. Transformers is pretty good too now. Like I really don't buy much, but there's certain people that I like Daniel Warren Johnson. Usually everything he does is pretty good.
Well, see, I got the last Ronin cover, the Stuart Sager cover signed by Stuart because he's a friend of mine. He's up here local. He does shows up here, and he got to do a last Ronin cover. So yeah, I got his. But it's like I don't go looking for what the big two or whatever.
No, I mean, I just see things sometimes pop up on my feed or on Amazon, and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. I'll look who's in it. I look at the reviews, and sometimes I check it out. I have I have also my comic book shop that's local there, not too far from here, where my books are also there for sale.
Yeah.
He says, what?
He says, fire it, burn it, burn it to the ground.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go to bed and get some rest. And so thank you, Pops, for having me on.
Well, yeah, I want you to tell everybody, make sure they know where they can find you on all your socials. So.
All right. On X and Instagram, Facebook, it's all JMO Comics. And I have my own web store, jmocomics.com. You can check that out. And please check out our campaign on Indiegogo. Right now, we have 2 new books coming up. It's one campaign for 2 new books. We have wonderful art, wonderful covers. So check it out. You can get original art or your own personal commission. And if you just want to help, for just $8, you have a digital edition, or share out the campaign. Just share it out, talk about it with other people. Everything helps. Thank you so much, guys. We can't do this without you guys. So thank you.
Well, I guess maybe the dreamers, they're the dream makers.
There you go.
Exactly. All right, dream makers. Thank you so much. See you later, guys.
It's always good to see you, Dave. Have a good
Bye-bye.
night. And Gordon, I gave you a wrench because you seem like the kind of person that probably has some friends that have comics, and you want to drop a link. Whenever you see us live on this channel, you are more than welcome to drop links to any campaigns that you're trying to help promote.
Oh,
that's what this network is about. So take advantage of it.
Other than the Transformer thing, also at Marvel, because I don't buy many Marvel and DC stuff, right? I follow creators I love. Greg Capullo is one of the guys that follow anywhere. I don't give a shit. And right now he's launching a new Wolverine series or book. He went to Marvel, and they have a Red Band edition, which is ultra violent and shit. That's the only that's one of the only other books I'm like, I want. It's Greg Capullo, It's like, I'm in.
I spent the last 2 weeks on the show-offs going through Deadpool and Wolverine books. Okay.
Did you see the movie?
Dude, no, I ain't seen the movie.
It's fucking fun.
No money.
It's fucking fun. I wouldn't say the best story, the best movie ever, but it's one of the most entertainment movies that I've seen in a long fucking time. It's fucking deserves those billion, over $1 billion. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking fun to watch.
Said it's really good.
Yeah.
He just.
It's freaking good. Everybody we went to the theater to see it, and I haven't been to the theater for a fucking long time. I think the last one I went to the theater was Star Wars.
That's my problem right there, Sam. I don't want to give money until I know. I don't like
dude, just the intro, I was cracking up, dude. And within not even 5 minutes of the movie, I was cracking up. So I'm like, okay, we're good. And when you spoilers for people that don't know or don't exist on the fucking web, but when you see fucking Electra Blade coming in and Gambit, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of cameos. Was it the Netflix Electra?
No, it's the original Garner.
It was Garner, really?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome to see her coming in. Because she was done pretty.
She ruined my character, dude. She ruined my girl. What do you mean?
I don't know. And where?
Huh?
Where did she ruin it?
She ruined it because the first time they showed Electra on the big screen, they turned her into a wet nurse instead of an assassin.
A wet nurse?
Come on, man. She was all protecting the target. No, she was an assassin. When you introduce Electra, you would introduce her as an assassin. You don't turn her into a wet nurse in the first movie, dude. You can do that later, right? They really watered down that character on the big screen in that first movie bad. If you ever read Electra Assassin, you know that wasn't Electra. And that wasn't how they should have introduced her, man. It was bad. That's my thing.
Well, I'm not saying more about the Deadpool Wolverine though, because it's a fun watch.
I don't care who the actress was. That wasn't, it was just they watered the character down really bad. And she was like in my top 3 Marvel characters, dude. It was like, what you do to my girl? Don't never water down your girls, bro. Never.
The thing is that they tried to make the first movie like romantic between a romantic movie, and they released it on Halloween. It was again a freaking like how can you say company interference again? Yeah. Because it was not supposed to be the main point. She was supposed to be like the assassin coming up, but they decided to focus it on this instead of the Kingpin being a fucking in court for his assistant killing a hooker or something. Because if you get the director's cut, you get a bit of a glimpse what it should have been.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it could have.
I think the movie Electra, they tried to do more of an Electra, but like you're saying, like they didn't go full assassin. You're right.
They tried to make her a hero too soon.
Yeah, but that's not Garner's fault.
Oh, I know. I'm saying
it's the same as Ben Affleck in Daredevil. Like the guy was a great cast, but he was done dirty.
Yeah, I'm not blaming her.
As when he became Batfleck, he was also done dirty. We should have definitely got a fucking Batfleck movie.
See, and that's the other thing. I didn't like him as Daredevil either. Really.
No, but Batfleck was the shit.
I liked him as Batman. I did not like him as Daredevil. But that's probably because that whole movie thing. It's like
that's what I'm saying. It's not him. It's the movie. Yeah.
See, Electra wasn't introduced in the Marvel universe in Daredevil.
Yes, she was.
To a point, but I mean,
no, she was
herself.
Her first appearance is in Daredevil by Frank Miller.
But as far as us finding out who she is, that happened in Electra Assassin. That didn't happen in Daredevil.
No.
I mean, we found out who she was in this Dankowitz stuff.
You kind of do find out a little bit about it in the Frank Miller series. I have the entire book right there.
Yeah, me too. I got them all.
the big omnibus there. I was a big Daredevil fan, especially during the Frank Miller years, and Nocenti wrote freaking good ones too.
Mm-hmm.
And Nocenti, I really love that writer. Like one of my favorite series was Longshot, which introduced us to Walt Spectatio and Arthur Adams. Oh, God damn it, I love those guys.
I mean, like I said, it's like they just from where I'm at, it's like they didn't give her enough time to be a villain before they tried to turn her into a hero.
No, they try to turn her into an anti-hero. That's what they do with most fucking female villains now. Like, look at Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like they did it way too soon.
Look at freaking.
We knew Harley was a villain. They didn't even establish Elektra as a villain before they were turning her into a hero. I didn't like it.
Yeah, but not in the movies. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Harley Quinn was already an anti-hero in the movies, as in live action. Animated, we got the villain.
Yeah, we already had her. We knew who she was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't like what they do in the movies, man. I just don't like what they do in the movies. Give us what we love. Don't twist it around and try to fit it into a general audience because they don't know the background. They're going to take whatever you give them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know the background. They're going to take whatever you give them the truth then.
And people, if you're fed up of the American comics too, and independent comics is the thing. If you don't know anything about French comics, you should also get into it. Like one of the one that me and Preston like a lot is Requiem. Requiem. How you pronounce it in English? I'm not sure.
Requiem.
Requiem. Yes. And I've been promoting Meta Baron and Inkle for years. A lot of people know about Meta Baron because of Yale. It's my favorite fucking books.
That's what the madness is for, Sim. You know, when you're dropping a link to your book over in the madness, drop a link to some of that other stuff. Introduce people to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the whole purpose of what I do is, to introduce people to new stuff.
And now there's a new book that I shared on my thing. I might go share it in your group. Let me find the link. It's by the creator, the writer of Requiem, and he's republishing a book called Shaw, SHA, and it's going to be available in English for the first time. And I recommend it to everybody. Like that writer is freaking insane. His name is Pat Mills, and if you don't know who that fucker is, he's one of the daddies of freaking Judge Dredd. He's 2000 AD, Papa. Get it? The daddy of 2000 AD. He's the guy behind the freaking ABC Warriors.
All right.
Get it? Like he's the UK Chad of fucking comic books writers. And I'll send you the link there. This is Shaw. There you go. And check it out. I'm waiting for that book to be launched.
Cool. There you have it, people. Recommendations.
Olivier Ledoux is one hell of a freaking artist. It's the same team from Requiem.
Right. All right, cool.
And Requiem is technically the principle is you have a warrior from the Second World War. He dies and ends up in a vampire universe where people age backwards.
Where people age backwards.
So the older you are in that world, you are technically a child, but powerful as fuck. It's weird. It's fucked up. It's very fucking good.
No, I like the ones that timeline backwards, man.
That's what they call it. I think that the mangas they call it isekai, when people die and they appear in another universe.
Okay. The thing
yes, it's the creator own thing, but they get published in French and by French editors, but it's their thing. Yes. Because that's one of the things about French comics. They own their own properties. Sometimes, they'll manage their thing, but that's why sometimes you see them jump from companies.
And look, always own your own stuff, people.
Mm-hmm.
Never sign your stuff away. Unless you're done and you don't care what somebody else is going to do with it. But if you care about your stuff, don't sign it. Value.
Definitely check it out. Like I really like Pat Mills' writing. He's pretty freaking good. Like if you want to check into French comics, check Jodorowsky, the Jodo-verse with the Inkle. It's like everything he was set up to do with the Doom thing that he was trying to do with all those freaking people that ended up creating aliens and Star Wars. Dude, it turned into the Inkle, Meta Baron, the Techno Priest. Dude, it's fucking insane. I love the hell out of it.
Nice. You also have a YouTube channel.
Yep, Sim Inkslayer. I took a hiatus on streaming for a little while and shows and stuff because I've been focusing on doing my book and other things because I was also working on branding a restaurant. I did some murals. I don't know if you saw that, Bob. I think I shared it in your thing. I did some murals and stuff like that, and I've been working there a little bit on branding. I redid the logo, redid the menus and stuff like that. But I've been prepping, getting the book printed. I did my own print file, did everything, got everything ready, did the lettering. everything's done, printed and stuff like that. Now when it's time to crunch down, I take a break from streaming. Then I'll be back next weekend. Like Friday night, we'll be doing the Weekenders with a few people. Then the Doodle and Chill on Saturday and Inkslayer on Sundays.
And he also shows up every now and then on the Horror Movie Club or the Spaghetti Western Jamboree with Brian Christie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm also there. Yes, and also join in on the hard line with the Diaz brothers and the crew.
Yep, our boy Edwin. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And the morning roast with Chris that I do almost, but not every Saturday now, but we do quite often.
Are you getting back to doing it more? Because I hadn't.
Yeah. Because he takes breaks sometimes because he doesn't have time to schedule people, and sometimes it's hard to schedule people. Sometimes we skip some, but we do try to redo them regularly. Like sometimes we do it on Wednesday and Saturdays. Usually that's where we try to do them, because depending on the people's schedule. Like next Saturday we're supposed. Last Wednesday we had, I think, Brink. Dave was there. No. It was Hans. Red Eye.
Okay.
And next Saturday it's gonna be Vini Tartamella.
Damn, I ain't talked to Vinny in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just launched his Kickstarter where he's doing the collected edition of art books. So all 3 art books in one.
Okay. Cool.
So if you're into art books, go check it out.
So there you have it, people. All kinds of cool stuff to check out. Got shows here all the time. We got shows every freaking day now.
Oh, by the way, I'm also on Rumble. I stream on YouTube and Rumble now, and X.
I have over 1,000 videos on Rumble and never get no fucking play on there.
I get some, but then people need to be aware of it.
I gave up on it. I quit putting stuff over there because it wasn't time. It was time that wasn't serving me any purpose. Maybe it's grown a little bit since then for the comic people, but back when I was putting stuff on Rumble every day, I just wasn't getting any play. So hopefully, people go check it out. Go check out what's your Rumble channel? What is it?
It's the same underscore Inkslayer. I try to keep them always the same name. But yeah. But the thing is, I've been testing out, like, I took a break from StreamYard for a while, and I've been testing out the Rumble Studio, which allow me to stream at 6 platforms at the same time. So I can stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Rumble, anywhere I want at the same time.
I can do all those places from StreamYard except Rumble.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why.
Rumble.
To me, it's just an option now. Just click. Now I also did Kick. I opened a Kick account there just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I got some friends that are doing some Kick stuff too.
So that's what I'm saying. With Rumble, it's just like everything's there. Click, tick, 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 tick. I stream all 6 of them.
You know how the boys used to do the WWE thing? 6 a.m. and those guys used to do.
Oh, yeah.
There's a friend of mine.
I love that guy, dude.
There's a friend of mine on Kick that does has people's characters and wrestles them. Yeah. Like you can create a character and be part of their.
Mark Marcello, I think his last name is. Good friend of mine. I really like that guy. Great guy. Dude, you should definitely help him out. Like right now, he had a game on Apple Arcade that's going to be taken down called Star Fetch. And I told him that hopefully he's going to try and put it on Steam. So when you put it on Steam, these people go get it. It's a fun little tiny game. So it's probably going to be cheap. He did it all himself with some friend, the help of a few friends, and it's pretty cool. This comic book's going to be based on it, and it's kind of like a love letter to his kid.
Cool. There you go, people. We got tons.
He's the guy that does my stickers.
Yeah, he does a lot of people's stickers. He actually did a old Crom.
I was one of the Crom. If I'm not mistaken, I was one of the first one to hire him for because I love his style. Like his style, when I saw it, it reminds me of that game, Metal Gear. No, not Metal Gear, Metal Slug. I was a big fan of that game, Metal Slug. Which dude, when I saw it, I'm like, I want my characters to be drawn like that. No.
Yeah, his little chibis are badass.
Dude, I fucking love it. Yeah.
Yeah, he drew Crom that way for me on a trading card. It's not a sticker. It's one piece of art, just Crom on a trading card, but in his style.
Dude, I have 7 stickers of him by him, and I have like more that are did not unlock. So I have like, yeah, freaking love his art. I'm a fan of his.
So I'm gonna go get me some dinner, my friend. I want
Good idea.
Definitely thank you for picking up on short notice and coming out and.
My pleasure.
Let me see that cover one more time.
Which one? Which one you want?
The one.
The one you're gonna get?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me hide those nipples. There you go.
There you go. See that? It's Lonnie, baby. Lonnie.
And for people to see it properly, here's the the nipple hidden. So technically, what I did is I kind of like moved the hair a little bit just to have the nipples. Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's
but that was
Lonnie, people.
Technically, I redid the entire thing because if you go on the first Kickstarter campaign, like it was like one of my first tests that I did of digital painting, and I didn't like it. I did not like it. So I announced to everybody I was redoing the entire freaking thing. So I did the pencils, I did the ink and colored, and I think it looks awesome. And look at those abs. Some people are like, why'd you give her abs? Like, dude, she's like a net in my eyes. She's like the baddest babe there is. She needs to be able to put a fucking fight. So she needs to look like an MMA fighter. And my drift. I'm really like I research a lot of fucking fit girls to make sure that she doesn't look manly, but she looks badass. You know what I mean?
Right. And right there, I'm with you, Gordon. I'm with you.
They're all gonna be leaving by next week. Like right now, this week is me finalizing everything, making sure everything's in order. I'm gonna close the campaign by this weekend, and everything's leaving by the following week. I'm shipping all the boxes to Beacon. As soon as he gets them, he's gonna remail them to all the U.S. people. And me by then, I'm doing all the international, the Canadian ones. And when all those books are gone, I'm probably gonna wait a week, and then I'm sending the digitals because I always do that. So if you do not know this, I wait for for a few backers to get their physical books, then I send the digital because the people that came in and put like that money to have those physical copies, I kind of prioritize them a little bit. So as soon as I see 1 or 2 people getting their copies, or I know they've been sent for at least a week or 2, boom, I send out the digital.
And don't be butthurt. We put out more money than you. We deserve a little extra.
Yeah, you go the extra way. I go the extra way too.
There you go. Sim, I hope.
And by the way, I'll be including you some prints with that shit.
Oh, excellent. I hope I see you Thursday night on the horror movie club. I don't remember what they picked.
Well, depending if I've seen the movie. Sometimes when I don't know the movie, I don't see it. I stay in the chat. But yeah,
I haven't got a message from him yet. I'm not sure what he picked yet. But
what is it supposed to be? Is it the Western or is it going to be the horror?
Oh, it's. I think it's. Didn't we do Western the other night?
Sergio? I think you did.
Yeah,
I think you did.
Yeah, we did Western the other night. So
it was Mercenary. I've seen it, but I was busy. Like I came home like at 12.
Yeah. So it'll be horror movie club this week. I'll let you know as soon as he lets me know what movie it is.
Cool. But usually you post it in the group. I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, you're in that group. That's right. You'll see it. You'll know the same time I do. All right.
Yeah, I often join in, but lately I've been just quite busy.
And that's okay. If you're not busy, we don't get nothing.
Exactly.
You get back to work.
And you guys know if I'm not around, like I'm always around. You see me in chats and stuff. I'm always around. But if I'm not streaming, I'm not on streams because I'm grinding. Like right now, I got 60 pages done on Blood Hunt 2. I got 45 pages done on the Snack the Merc book. I have like 42 pages out of 50 done for Hellzone.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do something. I laid out the new issue of half of the new issue of Seven Legion that's on Amazon right now. I'm laying out the technically issue 3 and issue 4 for Beacon. I'm laying out the manga section. I'm gonna do some covers for him. Like, yeah.
You just keep grinding, brother. We'll keep talking about your stuff. Just let me know whenever you got something to talk about. We got you.
Yeah, you'll see. It's gonna be a great year. Like this year and the next, it's gonna be pretty intense with me.
Cool. Y'all stay in touch, stay in the loop. Go follow Sim, Twitter,
Yep.
everywhere. Go follow him, and don't miss out. That's what I say.
Don't be a stranger, and I'm everywhere.
And it's always good to talk to you, brother. I'm gonna head on out. I got a few more ads to play because I didn't get all of our sponsors in at the beginning of the show. So
Cool. So have a good night, buddy.
you
And
too.
chat, nice seeing you, and we'll be seeing you again. Like I said, I'm starting to stream again next weekend, and somebody my son might be joining us doing the weekenders now. Like I have my girl with me, and my son might be joining in too with Beacon and a whole bunch of other people. So yeah.
You're lucky.
Oh
man.
yeah, we have also Edwin Acevedo. That's part of that show too. Oh, see you all, guys.
You're a lucky man. Your kids like what you do. You're lucky. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
But dude, my girl is now coloring Bloodhunt for a colored edition I'm gonna do later. So right now I'm focusing on the black and white, getting the story done, but she's slowly working on colors. It's her training. So yeah.
Just don't let her mess up that jacket.
I'm making
I'll talk to
sure.
you later, brother. You have a good
Later.
night. Peace.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Pinnacle Blast Logistics, getting it done, getting it there. Pinnacle Blast Logistics, getting it done, getting it there.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to drive.
hands. Jazz hands.
Have a good night.